10-3 Eagles trailing the Indianapolis Colts at halftime. Ron Jaworski, I'm Michael Barkann as we welcome you to Nissan In-Game Live. Jaws, you said this was going to be a dogfight. It seems to be just that. I'm just interested from you. What kind of, how clean or lack thereof or sloppy do you think the Eagles have played first half?
Michael, it really was a one-drive first half. The Colts got the opening kickoff. They went 10 plays, 75 yards, burned 5 minutes and 23 seconds off the clock, 8 runs for 50 yards, far too much, tempo setter of the first half, and 2 for 2 passing for 25 yards to Matt Ryan. 4 touchdown, 7-0. That was really, other than that, it's been kind of counterpunch, counterpunch for the rest of the first half.
And we thought the Colts would run the ball on the Eagles. They did that first drive, and then it kind of went away. And our producer right here, esteemed Alex Ruane, said they're doing us a favor by throwing the ball and not running the ball.
I thought they had one bad play call, 3rd and 1. They tried to throw a ball out in the flat. I mean, we've been giving up as an Eagle defense that 3rd and 1 last few weeks. And I would say yes, the Colts did us a favor by throwing the ball on that 3rd and 1 is incomplete. Eagles got the ball back. So it's been a very even first half, except for that first drive of the game.
You got the 2 new guys on the defensive line, Linval Joseph and Ndamukong Suh. Joseph with 2 assisted tackles and Suh with 1. How's that line looking to you?
I thought okay outside that first drive, and they're playing a lot of snaps, which we debated on the pregame show how many they would play.
25.
I thought based on the way that defense played last week, these guys are going to get a lot. Now, we won't know until after the game, but so far in this first half, Linval Joseph and Ndamukong Suh seem to be on the field an awful lot, and I think performing at a pretty good level.
Mm-hmm. Other side of the ball, as it were, Jalen Hurts, 10 of 14, 111 yards, passer rating 94.6. It was over 100 for a time there in the first half. Matt Ryan, also 11 of 14, 76 yards, 89.3. What did you think of Jalen Hurts in that first half?
Well, 3 points, and that's the bottom line. As a quarterback of a football team, you got to put points on the board. Not all his fault, but the quarterback's going to get credit or blame. The fact he only got 3 points, and it's a good Colts defense, not a great Colts defense, but I do have some concern, Michael. Jalen had 6 rushes. I think 3 of them were by design.
Yeah,
and I get nervous when the quarterback starts running. We talk about this all the time. The cumulative effect of a quarterback taking hits wears his body down, and we need Jalen on the field. Not only the rest of today's game, but for the rest of the season. And you take those hits, the cumulative effect means you're going to get beat up. And he took some shots. He took some shots again in that first half. I worry about the number of times he's getting hit.
And he took 1 hit right across the thighs as he went out of bounds. And I'm thinking the same thing as you are, my friend. How many times can he take that? But you look at what we saw from Tyree Jackson and Grant Calcaterra. I don't even think he got in there.
He had a penalty.
Right.
Okay, that's your welcome to the NFL play.
And Jack Stahl, to what degree are they missing the starting
Dallas Goedert, who's out going to be at least 4 weeks. But we thought that Devontae Smith would pick it up. We thought A.J. Brown would pick it up. I think to a certain degree they have. The Eagles just have not had a whole lot of plays in that first half. For the most part, it's been balanced as far as time of possession and number of plays, but they just haven't dominated play against a good Colts defensive team. Now, the Colts seem to be playing a little bit of a bend and break don't style. I haven't seen them blitz yet. They're rushing 4. Jalen's getting time. And, A.J. Brown's getting his catches. Devontae's getting his catches, but we haven't got the big explosive plays yet.
You said this was going to come down to the fourth quarter, that was going to be a dogfight, that the Eagles would win handily in the end game. What would your second half strategy be?
Well, I don't see that 31 points that I predicted they would give. But I thought as we won those games where it'd be kind of nip and tuck going into the fourth quarter. But I thought the Eagles had too many playmakers, and they would take advantage of that in the fourth quarter. So far, they haven't been able to make those big plays that I expected them to make. And, you run the football, you're going to keep the game close. You need explosive plays. The Eagles have gotten some okay plays. AJ's got a couple 20-yard catches, but other than that, they haven't gotten the big play. And they haven't gotten the ball in the end zone.
Second to last possession, they go for that run. It's 3rd and short. They give it to, I think it was Gainwell, right up the middle, got stuffed. And I thought, was it the play call, or was it the guys, or was it the Colts defense that's too much to handle?
It was the Colts defense in that particular play. They whipped our offensive line, and I've been saying it all year long. We have one of the best offensive line in football. Buckner just won his matchup, and they went to an overload with Lane Johnson coming over to the left side. They anticipated the play, they blew it up, and we had to punt.
Well, hopefully the second half tells a different story for the Eagles. Remember, clock hit 0. We are with you on NBC Sports Philadelphia for Eagles Post-Game Live, talking about a great come-from-behind victory. Let's hope 31-13.
That was my prediction.
I know. Still can happen, Jaws.
Oh, yeah.
We'll see you then.